Okay, guys, let's make a try-on filter out of our dress. So open Lens Studio and choose to build a Snapchat project, default. So you have your default project. Let's import the template from the asset library. So on the upper part of the screen, pick asset library and here search for a dress. This is our template. Import. Just click only once, you will see it will be imported into your project. Close this. You already see the dress on the simulator. So here in your project you have your template, dresses, and here you see it's written edit me. So we are going to add this component. This is the dress simulator component that contains full body mesh that wears the dress. Full body mesh represents the avatar of the body of the person that is going to be detected, and this body mesh is in our assets here. We can find it here. So this is the body mesh that wears our dress here, external mesh. You can find the pose. This is the pose that you used in Style3D when you exported your dress. So the same component also is associated to a material. So this is going to be the material that you're going to use for your dress. It will define its appearance. We will need to export first our dress from Style3D. So let's go to Style3D and export as needed. So this is the final dress that we want to put into a filter. File, export. We'll export 2 times. First in FBX. FBX will contain the nice meshes for our dress. We'll see how it looks very well in FBX. Sometimes FBX have problems with materials. Therefore, we'll use another export for materials. FBX, you just choose a name, untick the avatar, you only want a dress, thin, this is important. Here, combine by fabrics and trims. So you will have different objects created if you use different fabrics. In this dress I have 3 fabrics, so normally I will have 3 meshes created. Untick everything here. Merge color and texture together, embedded media. Although we're likely not going to use the media. Click OK. So now we'll export it again. Export GLTF this time. Again, you can just pick a place. Keep only dress, thin, combine by fabrics and trims. Again, you don't need to tick here anything. You can rename meshes if you want. Centimeters, just in case we're going to use the meshes. And that's it. Confirm. So now that you have your dresses exported, we can import them in Lens Studio here. To import your dress, simply click plus. Import asset. And here you can choose your assets. First I will export FBX. I will import FBX. Accept. Wait a little, it will be imported. Here it appeared. You can see it imported our meshes. So if you open your project, meshes, so I have 2. So I have 2 types of fabrics, actually. So I have 2 of them. Now let's import the second one. So you can also see that here you have a material. If you're happy with the material in FBX file, you can use only FBX, but usually the material is not exported very well. So we'll need the second one. Well, let's just import the second one. I have it here, GLTF. So you see, GLTF have plenty of meshes, so this would be hard to use. Each piece of the pattern is created as a mesh. Not very practical for us. However, usually materials are very well exported. I will rename it so I remember. Let's get back to our template. So here you will need as many simulator as the number of meshes you have on the number of materials. So here in meshes, I have 2 meshes. So I'll simply copy paste here. It should be on the same level. Now, each of the simulator is associated with full body mesh. We need a different body mesh for each piece. So let's find this body mesh and try unpack here. And again, just copy paste it. So we have LP1, LP2. LP1 will be associated here to the first simulator. Then we'll pick a second simulator and we'll choose LP2 here in mesh. Now let's associate our dress with the body mesh. So let's pick the first body mesh, external mesh here, and pick a mesh from our object. Look, the dress already appears. So we're missing one part, second one, and we'll pick the second mesh. And this is our full dress, already appears. So it's not our material. Let's replace the material here. Material. I don't remember which material, though this is the right one. So you see it's a kind of lace. Second one, material. And here. So we have the dress. So you see, it's not completely fitting the body of the avatar, but it's normal because we didn't adapt our dress to the avatar of Snapchat. Snapchat avatar is male, so it's a little less flattering for a dress. Therefore, we kept it this way. It makes an illusion to make it a little more flattering. So here you have your first dress done. You can go to project settings to verify if you can publish it. So in project settings,